Hello, everyone in Facebook land and YouTube land and wherever it is that you're watching from today, tomorrow, the next day. You can catch me in reruns, and I'm sure some of you do because it's a kind of a weird time to be on. But excuse me, tonight I have fake Sally and fake Bob. So yeah, they're chilling with me tonight, and then I'm gonna do uh, some tarot tonight for you guys, a little tarot reading. So it's tarot and tits this evening. Thought maybe somebody might enjoy it. It's not bothering me a bit. So anyway, tune on in, and if you'd like a reading, just say something. And oh shoot, I may have put that out. No, I didn't. Oh yeah. Well, you got to melt the bottom of the candle, just a touch, so you can get it stuffed down in the candle holder. So I'm doing that. I enjoy candlelight. I really do. A lot more than just harsh lighting. So I always have some kind of lighting, candles or Christmas lights and stuff like that. Christmas lights in June are party lights. Hey, Anthony. All right. And then Joanne, nice to see you. Let me give you guys the shout out here. So here's Joanne. She says, "Hey, lady." And then Anthony says, that's a good joke. So anyway, yeah, I like to. I actually am kind of a jokester. I really do. Hey, Julianne, how you doing tonight? I I am kind of a jokester, and I'll admit I sometimes I have the nervous laughter at times, and also I sometimes tell inappropriate jokes. Like maybe I shouldn't have said that one today. um, I try to be at least tasteful, in a lot of my jokes, but it's questionable. So let's well, okay, I'll tell you guys a joke. You know who Jesus was, right? And Judas, you guys all remember him. He was, kind of a shady guy. So anyway, he's the one that sold, Jesus off for 13 pieces of silver. And so he, was with them and he showed him where he was. And of course, they took him in and he went through his ordeal. And he was on the cross with the two robbers on either side, and he's, the Roman soldiers are milling about. And so he says, Judas, Judas. And Judas can barely hear him, but, he's like, oh my God, maybe he's going to pardon me, or something. Maybe he's going to say something that I really need to hear. So he fights his way up past the Roman soldiers and he gets to the foot of the cross and he says, yes, Lord, what is it? And the Roman soldiers look over and they're like, get that guy out of here. So they kick him out, and they rough him up a little bit, give him a black eye and shit. And they're like, get out. And they throw him in the ditch, across the street. So he lays there for a minute because, they beat him up pretty good. And so but then he hears, Judas, Judas. And he's like, no way. I've got to hear what Jesus has to tell me. I have to know. So he fights his way back up there again, and this time they're playing dice or whatever. So they're not paying as much attention to him. So he finally gets up to the foot of the cross and he says, yes, Lord, what is it? Tell me what it is you have to tell me. And he says, I can see your house from here. I'm sorry, that's just funny. So anyways, there's my joke for today. And I know it's sacrilegious, but God dang, it's funny. And I always think of that, I can see your house from here. Oh, Lordy. I have my special blend of tea this evening. Oh, it's always so good. It's Earl. It's Earl Grey on weed. So, it just keeps you relaxed and feeling, like everything's great. And so let's do a um, an oracle card, and we're gonna. Oh, you heard the joke before? Yeah, it's a funny one. I'm sorry. My apologies to all the Christians out there. I'm actually a Reformed Christian myself, but my religion is not. I'm not Wiccan. I'm just sort of an existentialist, and hi, Vivian. Oh my God. Girlfriend, I have not seen you in so long. Would you care to come on to my podcast? I would love that if you have the time. Just let me know and I'll send you the invite and pull you in. Vivian is with the Spooky Crew. She does her show with Dan, and they just have delve into all sorts of topics, from witchcraft and they Bigfoot they talk about. They there's a lot. Well, let's face it, there's loads of ghosts in England, and so they have lots to work with over there. So, oh, it's 3:30 a.m. Just off to bed, but okay, let's rain check it. I'm so glad you checked in with me, though. I we have to get together and chat. So, because it's just been way too long. But good night. And so, anyways, yes, we'll get her on as a guest some night because she is just great. And I'll try very hard not to break out my English accent on her because I think that the English actually prefer to hear an American accent, which I think really, oh dear. But then they seem to like it. So I don't do the English very often. Just in my head daily. Whoa, because my aunt was English. My auntie was English, and she was from York, and so I picked up my accent from her. So if it's a bit posh, I mean, I think they all try. Good night. Oh, I will take care. And I got big news for you. So let's stay in contact a little sooner. But yes, big news. I'm moving soon, like in a few days. And it's like the culmination of a long time coming. And I'm really pleased about it. I get to have a different life. It was great. So I have to say about world. Oh, um, just you mean like the world in general? Hey, Lauren. All right, like the world in general. Are you saying, Anthony? Like where we're going? Because I can't be specific, but I can say let's think on the oracle cards. Let's think a message for the world. That this is a message that people all over the world can benefit from and be able to take away something because it's really it is tough times out there, and that's kind of why I want to travel. I want to be able to see what's going on in this country. I mean, I'm the quintessential American. I have been there's been an American, or well, someone in my family here in America since 15 years after the Mayflower. They've fought in every single American conflict, and they really, my family cared about this country. They worked in this country. They did, they were shopkeepers and preachers and teachers. And so we were just like just people that built this country. My granddad worked in a factory. I think they made, I want to say tires or something. But anyway, he worked for until he retired, and then he died shortly after, which is about par for the course. But anyways, yeah, they were all good American, hardworking, red-blooded people. So, and I believe in that. I believe in us. I believe in our country. I believe that we can fix the things that are wrong with this country. We can change things that we want to change. It doesn't have to just be the same old, same old, same old. So, with that said, change does take time. So, uh, train wild horses. Oh my God. That is such a great job right there. That would be awesome. I'm kind of getting old for training them, but I could work with them after you get them a little bit broke because I just don't like the wild ones. They're fun though, and I love horses. I worked with horses for, since I was a kid. I rode a horse when I was a little kid, and I have, had horses a lot of years in between too. And I drove carriage. That's my thing I really enjoy now. Driving carriages, training horses to drive carriage. If you had a riding horse and you wanted to train it to drive, I'm your girl. Mort, good night. Get some rest. I know you work yourself to death. So go get some rest. And thanks for tuning in, though. And if I could find my eyeglasses, I would get started. But I really, my eyesight's not so great anymore. And plus, I don't have on a lot of lights here. And so, here's my light, my book light. So I'm betting the, okay. That was weird. There was a weird noise in my shop. I'm assuming it's probably something I'm doing, but it was one of those things where it was like, could it be supernatural? It could be. I know there are entities around the place, and they've been super active right now. And well, have a good day at work, Mort. Got to get up and bake the bread. I know. All right, so we're gonna draw a card for the entire world and how we can like be better. So we got our oracle cards right here, and I shuffled and shuffled. So we're just gonna take a draw now, and I am gonna draw this one right here. I am drawn to it. It is formation. I think, we need to form big groups of us that all feel the same way about what's going on in the world today. So I think that's probably a good interpretation of it, even right there. Time for us to form groups and get in touch with with other people so that we can actually be heard, because if you aren't in a group, you won't be heard. Formation. Let's see. The earthly meaning is let emotions settle before you scramble into action. Observe and reserve judgment until all is revealed. Allow a situation to unfold in its own time and space with minimal interference. It's going to get better. Play with your sense of yourself. Challenge it. Add to it. Pull it apart. Bounce it off the other people and take on new form. Spiritual meaning would be the process of self-discovery deepens and strengthens your spiritual connection to life, earth, and the universe. Expansion means deepening emotions, questioning your reality, and scrutinizing the meaning of life. Gradually, you will come to your own truths, and gradually you'll let them go as you embrace even more profound realizations. Every precious, miraculous moment of your life has the capacity to transform you. And that's true. Once upon a time, around 4 billion years ago, a solar nebula collapsed and spun in on itself. Our sun formed at its center, and what remained of the nebula orbited around it. Over tens of thousands of years, these particles began to stick together. Small clumps became larger clumps, which fused into mile-wide objects that collided, smashed apart, and came back together. The push and pull of gravity worked its magic, merging heavier objects with smaller ones until Earth and the other planets of our solar system were formed. In the beginning, powerful transformation can look like chaos. If it's an aspect of your world seems to implode and crash in on itself, or you feel like things are spinning out of control, remember this: it's a process, not the destination. Once the dust settles, a whole new world will be available to you. That's a good message for me right now. And that's the thing. Sometimes you have to tear down to rebuild. And sometimes chaos comes to shake things up and make you change. So, hey, Jenny, everything is going superbly. I am, whoop, got my card, put my card with my other cards. But yes, everything's going quite well. Summer is, summer's really coming on. It is so nice outside right now. And I'm taking next week and I'm going tent camping. And we're going to tent camp and kayak a couple of different parks here because I've never done that. I mean, I've lived around here pretty much all my life. I've lived in this house for 9 years and I've never ever gone just camping, hang out, do some fishing, stuff like that. It's been that long and I think I need it. I need a vacation, but not just a vacation. I am selling the house and I'm going to live on the road for a while. And I'm intending to do some traveling chiropractic, So if you chiropractors out there got a reason to be away, having a baby, maybe scheduling some surgeries, things like that, give me a call or catch me at skeletonkeywitches@gmail.com. So I am kind of looking for something. I'm going to take the time to work on my clothing line. It's something I've wanted to do for a long time. I will have also an edibles line. So look for Madam products wherever your favorite edibles are sold. They'll be great. I'm going to revolutionize the edibles market in the United States. I'm just waiting for everyone to catch up on the laws so that, it's not, I'm not doing anything illegal, A reading, of course. I'll do a 3-card tarot reading for you here. And we'll just do past, present, future. And let's see. There we go. And whoop. Don't want to start anything on fire. We've been saying how, like, since I sold the house, it's Norman's house now. Well, don't scuff up Norman's floors. Don't start Norman's house on fire. It's just funny. So, and he's a good fella. I'm sure he'll, make great improvement to the place and be an excellent neighbor. I was reassuring the neighbors today. Oh, I think he'll be great. So, and I think he will. So, I'm leaving the place in really good hands, and I'm really thinking that he'll be suitable because flooding, changes things for everyone. Okay. Yes, I will come to you, Julie Ann, as soon as I have finished with Jenny. And so, and did you have any particular questions, Jenny, like yes, no type questions, if anything, or just a general, see what's up? And I'm just going to shuffle for a minute here because the person who taught me to read, very good reader, and she was always right on the money. But she said, shuffle until they start to feel heavy. So when they start to feel a little bit heavier, then I stop shuffling. So these are getting there. Yep. I think that was it. All right. And then I'm going to cut them. Cut them here. Cut them here. And then I'm going to go like that and like that. All righty, tidy. What will the next few months bring? Okay, well, let's find out. I do like recent, past, present, and then your like recent, your shortly upcoming future. So we got the star. Oh, we got some reverse cards here for you. So let's see what we mean with that. I need that. And I still look at the book, but whatever, it's still, I put it all together here. So the star is one of the major arcana, and I'm going to look for that up here. Oh, it fast it up. And my book light. The book light. Oh, well. I will just have to get closer to this. So the star. Oh, well, shoot. Oh, hang with me, kids. What the heck did I do with my stupid book light? I don't know. Anyhow, we're going to just make do without it here and pretend I can see. This helps a little bit. All right. So the star would suggest that it to lift your spirits after a time of painful or violent transformation. She helps renew your faith and hope in the future. Allow this card to inspire you to get back into a state of creative flow by utilizing all the gifts you have within you. Healing energy is present both in body and spirit. And then let's see. Healing from a prior relationship or within a current one is in the process now, or have faith in your romantic life. Trust that your path to love is guided and protected, and that the difficulties of the past are behind you. Your career is you're being guided toward opportunities to advance in your career. Creative ideas for financial improvement are flowing toward you. And let's see, be open to flashes of inspiration. This card may also indicate that you are healing from a monetary or job loss. So, and then let's see. Well, let's see. Maybe you've had a disconnect from the divine, urging you to reconnect. Don't lose faith in the process. You're still on the right path, and inspiration's on the way. So don't give up. Your body and soul will heal, but the healing will take time. So just give yourself time to heal and be at peace again. Maybe over a recent loss or something like that, or change. Let's see. 10 of Cups is this way. Oh, I just passed it. Here we go. This would suggest that a delay or an obstacle to achieving security, conquering a big goal, or creating harmony within the family dynamic. There may be a disconnect between you and a partner or family member, but as with any reversal, you have the opportunity to turn this situation around. Be patient and listen to your heart to get back on track. That's always a good thing. Listen to your heart, your intuition, And then let's see. Queen of Pentacles is right back here. And she can indicate an overemphasis on the materialistic aspects of life and a need to balance them by getting in touch with your spiritual side. It may also point to someone in your life who has become unreliable. Instead of getting angry, have a conversation with them about expectations and make adjustments when necessary. The reversal can also point to someone who has too much influence over your decision-making process. Perhaps you're trying to please someone at the cost of your own happiness. I did that for a long time. I put everyone else's feelings before mine and made choices that made them happy, but not necessarily me. So, it's up to you, what decisions you make, of course, but just use your intuition and listen to your heart. And I think you'll always make a good choice for you. So there you go. You're welcome, Jenny. Nice to see you again. Take care. And so we had Julie Ann. Julie Ann, you're up next. So let's give them a shuffle. I'll shuffle them for a moment. Shuffling around. So, do any of you guys remember the Harlem Shuffle? Or Super Bowl Shuffle? That was the one that was making me laugh. Yeah, it's Jenny. And stop by anytime, you can still catch me at skeletokey.witches@gmail.com. And I'm on Monday, Wednesdays. I'm taking my show on the road, but I'm still going to be on. I think it'll be interesting. I'm going to do some more like paranormal investigations, because I haven't really been out anywhere to do anything. And so I'm going to try and take on a few more places. As we travel, I might as well check places out, if there is any kind of local talk about a haunting. I'm going to go check it out. And you never know what we'll find. Could be a lot of things. But yeah, it'll be fun. And I think it'll be something to do that I could learn more about and that I haven't done a whole lot of. So, all right. So we have, let's see, go down a little bit here, or up, back up, up. We got Julianne. Okay, Julianne, are you still there? Are you still in the chat? And I cut, and we are gonna go for it. So, Julianne, there is past, present, and future. So let's see what we got here. It is 10. These are just cheater glasses, so like I probably need bifocals, but yeah, I'm just using the cheaters. And let's see, 10. Yeah, okay. Let's see. In your recent past, you may have had a refusal to let something come to an end. Remind yourself that it's perfectly fine to let go and move on. Clinging to the past prevents the emergence of a new beginning. Try not to delay the abundance that awaits you. So, I mean, you really have to, and I'm working on this now myself, let go of the past, because, when you're holding on to the past, you're not receptive to what's coming to you in the future. Like I always use, for example, hanging on to that guy who in your heart is not the guy. He's just a guy. And so, you kind of keep him around. So, you got something to do and he'll take you out for dinner, blah, blah, blah. Ditch him now, because you're not leaving a space in your life for the person that you really want to be with, somebody who's really special to you, because, jerk face is taking up his space. So make a space. If you want something in your life, make a space for that and it will come. Swear to you it will. All right. So then we got in the middle here, it's the 5. You got a lot of swords here. Oh no, that's wands. 5 of swords this way. It's no, that's 7. Sorry. There we go. It would signify that it teaches you to conflict, arguments, and quarreling are a natural element of all of our relationships. But how you manage yourself during these moments will help you evolve. Start by understanding your triggers. It's it's really the important. Is it really important to have the last word? Is it what might these power struggles be trying to teach you? Other times, it's best to know when to walk away from a hostile conflict. Yeah, you really have to pick your battles, and you have to not, especially people that you love. Don't use those toothpaste words, the words that you squirt them out real fast and then they can't go back in the tube. So, yeah, you're never the same after that. So, try to keep those to them, not ever saying them. And also, just, be calm, because what they say to you is how you react is up to you. It's not because they said this, it's like, it's the reaction that you have within you. So I hate that when somebody says, they made me do it. They pushed me to it. They did this and that and the other thing. Yeah, but you were the one in control of your actions and you did X, whatever. You punched him in the face, So I think, we really have to be, mindful that we're responsible for our own actions. Nobody can make us do something that we're not willing to do. And learn to learn to turn it all around. Shut them out in any way you can. I mean, when you were a little kid, it was la 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 la. I can't hear you. I can't hear you. And if you have to do it again, it's okay. They'll look at you, and it might even diffuse the whole situation. You know. So anyway, back to that. I kind of lost my place when I did the la la la. So, anyways, here we go. Okay. So then, in romance, an argument or unpleasant conversation needs to be had in order to reach a peaceful resolution. If a relationship or partner leave you feeling constantly defeated, it's probably time to walk away from it. Sparking arguments with a lover to stir up passion and intensity is an unhealthy pattern. Look for more productive, beneficial ways to experience passion with a partner. Yeah, that makeup sex, it's good, but it's not worth the arguing and the just the bad feeling. I think the more you argue too, the harder your heart gets to that person, because you just are so, you want to protect yourself. And when they keep hurting you again and again with, words and actions and stuff, it's just like, you just have to kind of draw the line and say, I think this person's not for me. Because I can't tell you how many people force a relationship that they really should get out of. Because, one reason that my family likes them, they are, they're there on the holidays. I don't know. They have a nice car. There's a lot of things, but don't keep them in your life if they're not really, really into you. They really, really want to just be with you. Because they're out there. There's somebody for everybody, I believe. And then let's see. Take time for self-reflection around feelings of anger and ask yourself what they can teach you about your personal power. Conflicts with family and close friends can help renew those relationships if you dedicate your energy to finding the root of the hostility. Actively addressing hurt feelings often leads to improved communication. Excuse me. That is very true. Because, once it's aired out, it's like, it reminds me of the show Seinfeld. And George Costanza's father, he was kind of a curmudgeon. And he had made up this holiday because he didn't celebrate Christmas. And you'd have a metal pole instead of a tree. And at Christmas dinner, you would have the airing of the grievances. And that just cracked me up, because what family doesn't have some kind of grievance? And especially at Christmas time, you're trying to just be, hospitable with everyone. Mostly when your parents are still alive, So anyways, it's just everybody tries to get along with one another on the holiday, but really you should have the airing of grievances. So the last one is the King of Pentacles reversed. So let's see what he's got to say here. He's up this way. So we have the King of Pentacles. So let's see. He can represent a person with financial stability, generosity, and drive. He may be you. It can also represent the energy of a situation requiring you to take a leadership role, make financial decisions on behalf of others, or take action reaching a goal. It may require you to use your resources for the benefit of others. Excuse me. I've been doing that lately myself. I've given away so much. I can't take it with me. Literally, it wouldn't matter where I was going, because I kind of intend to have this be my last hurrah, because you got to do stuff while you're still young. Ish. Young-ish. And while you feel good, while you have the ability to go out and do these things, you have to go for it. And so rather than, sit around waiting to get old, I'm going to go out and be young. And, I'm going with my 30-year-old, lovely looking, lovely great man, Sam. And yeah, Sam and I are going to go on a big adventure. And then let's see. It is we were talking about the King of Pentacles, yeah, and you're looking for ways to be more generous with your resources, whether it's finding causes based on your passion or spending more time with people in need. So that's always a good thing to do. I gave a lot of stuff to the marsh. Nahant Marsh is my backyard, basically, and it's a protected wetland. And it was just, oh, so nice to see all the ducks, and geese had babies in my backyard, and I could watch them every morning walking their babies around in the grass and then swimming off, Great blue herons and eagles flew right past my picture window. Man, it was just so awe-inspiring. And we have to protect the planet. There's not that many places left that are truly wild that can support the ecology that should be living there. And so I think everyone in their own area even needs to protect that and help preserve it for the next generation, so that they'll have someplace that's still wild that they can go and observe, and learn about our ecology. So, and I'm going to go see what other rocks inhabit this country. I gave away a piece of quartz that was like this big. It was huge. And I'd gotten it from the neighbor. So I passed it along to another neighbor. So that was cool. And she just got some stuff that they're going to need for the new nature center they're building. So, I was really happy to give them the things that they need to continue to do their work. And it was fun and great. And it does make you feel good. It really makes you feel good to do nice things for other people. So let's see, once was the groundskeeper at the Bel Air house in Ohio. Ooh, that's a spooky place, I've heard. There's someone knocking at my door. So you know what? It's time for Madam to sign off. And I love it that you guys join me. I hope that you join me again Wednesday night at 10 p.m. For another edition of of Madam After Dark. It's Sam. So anyway, Sam and I are gonna hang around, and so anyway. 10 o'clock Central Standard Time for Madam After Dark. And if you need to contact me for anything, you can get a hold of me at skeletonkeywitches@gmail.com. I have a PayPal, Venmo, and Cash App if anybody would like to donate for readings or anything like that, or have a private reading. Go ahead and get a hold of me, and I'll give you all the info. So, but otherwise, good night, everybody. Thanks for joining me, and blessed be. Oh, yay. Oh.